Hello everyone, this is Ascending High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for those of you who have been with me for a little bit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. And for those of you who have been with me from the very beginning, it is a growing channel. So I encourage you to hit like, share, and subscribe. Again, if this message doesn't resonate, there's plenty of others on the message that are timeless that you guys could check out. So let's see, what kind of energy are you guys in today? What kind of energy are you in right now? Spirit, I'm asking you to help me channel the messages for the collective at this time that they need to hear. So will it be? Thank you. Lagos. Okay, water and intuition. So for a lot of you, you need to listen to your intuition. You need to pay attention to your dreams. Okay, pay attention to your dreams and what is coming. The symbology of your dreams. For some of you, you need to kind of write down what you've been dreaming, because you're going to get a lot of great ideas for future projects or ideas for work and so forth. Let's see. What kind of energy is the collective in? What can you tell me about the collective at this time, Spirit? And what do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Do they need to hear, please and thank you? Thank you. Okay, so for some of you, a tower. You may have gone through a tower. Maybe you're going to go through a tower. You know, and a lot of people feel that towers are super scary. Okay, so this is probably why Spirit is saying follow your intuition. You know, pay attention to your dreams, because they may be leading you away from this tower or just giving you some hints on how to make this better. Usually towers are, you know, it's an event or something that happens that, you know, kind of shakes the foundation a little bit. This is why you see the two people falling. They kind of shake the foundation. Anything that wasn't strong enough to hold this tower together kind of crumbles down and falls. Okay, so there may be something in your foundation, or the foundation that you are trying to build, that may be a little bit faulty, that kind of needs to crumble in order for that to be built better. This may be past, present, or future energy. Okay, yeah, it's time for you to kind of put those burdens down. Okay, so for a lot of you, this was past energy. Okay, for a lot of you, this tower allowed you to put a lot of those burdens away. They put a lot of those burdens aside. You know, you may have been juggling jobs, may have been juggling trying to figure out life. Okay, not necessarily other relationships, but, you know, relationships that, you know, friends, family, co-workers, personal life, a life outside of work, a life in work, how to get yourself kind of together. Okay, so there may have been a lot of things that you were juggling in the past that kind of need to be put aside now. Okay, it's time for you to sort of rest and put a lot of this stuff behind you, I'm hearing. What else? Please and thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, because you're going to be going into an era, I'm hearing, of your life. Okay, a time of your life where you're going to be walking victorious. Okay, so you learned a lot of different things. You learned how to balance. You learned that foundations sometimes need to break down in order to build something better. You learned that burdens need to be put down. Okay, and you learn that there is, you know, a light at the end of each tunnel. Okay, Yeah, so for a lot of you, you were told to kind of take a moment of introspection, okay? Take a moment to kind of look at things from within. A lot of you saw guidance um, through your ancestors, okay? And if you didn't, I'm hearing you need to meditate. For some of you, you may even light candles, okay? You may light candles to ancestors. They are listening. Yeah, they are listening. And for you, you are, you know, they're keeping you. Okay. So for many of you, okay, this is how they see you, okay? They see you as part of their realm. For a lot of you, you may be earth angels, okay? So God, your ancestors, spirit guides, they're all keeping you nice and safe in their hands, okay? This is spirit right here. They are showering you with gifts, with protection, with light. All right? So you're never alone. You are never, never alone. For a lot of you, you have a lot of protection. For a lot of you, you may have been going through a lot of different battles, a lot of different cycles, okay? And it's gotten to the point where you need a moment of rest, okay? You need a moment of rest. So for some of you, you do feel exhausted at this time. You've had a lot of things on your plate. Thank you. Yeah, because this is what's coming in. Better stability, love, family, and this is all a gift from God. For a lot of you, this is my Happy Sunshine card. This reminds me, for me anyway, it reminds me of August, okay? So there may be something in the summer that's coming in for you, okay? Whether that something is a new child, excuse me, confirmation verb. So for some of you who are not ready for that, you know, for little feet running around the house, just, you know, take precautionary measures. But there is something coming that will be illuminated in the summer for you. Okay, this is grand illumination. The sun is going to illuminate and make you see a lot of things about your foundation, about your life, about your happiness, about your joy. Okay? And you're going to be working towards a lot of things that you wanted, okay? So the coins will be steadily coming in, not without hard work, okay? Because there's still going to be some amount of work that you would have to do, but Spirit is saying that they do have your back. Whatever it is that you wanted to, you know, whether it was projects, side projects, work-related things, it's going to keep coming steadily. You know, for a lot of you, this tower was the end of a cycle, okay? The end of a cycle. Let's see what other energies pop up for you or for the person that you are thinking about. What other energies are popping in at this time, please, and thank you. What other energies? Thank you. The Hermit. So the Hermit came out twice. So you or this person may be reflecting on a few things from your past, okay? You may be seeking solitude right now, okay? Which is the best thing to do when you have so much on your mind, okay? What can you tell me about death? What can you tell me about the death card? What can you tell me about the death card, please? And thank you. What can you tell me about the death card, please? And thank you. Thank you. Okay. Completion again. Okay. So you completed a cycle with something or someone. That cycle is already over. You've achieved what you wanted to achieve. You've learned what you needed to learn, okay? For a lot of you, you are the star. So that's Aquarius energy. So for a lot of you, you're healing, okay? There's a lot of healing and introspection, which is exactly what you should be doing. How about the sun? Can you clarify the sun, please? Can you clarify the sun? Thank you. The sun and the devil. So the clarification is that you're going to be clarifying some codependencies, some obsessions and addictions, maybe from your person, okay? So something is going to be illuminated about that. You may find out, you know, this person that you're talking to or with may have some hidden addictions. Four of Cups. You know, you may have to contemplate and look at the relationship, okay? You may feel a little bit disconnected from this person because of the addictions, all right? You have put a lot of effort, you know, into your successes. So right now, Spirit just wants you to keep, you know, achieving what you need to achieve and remain independent, okay? There's going to be a lot of work ahead, but, you know, it's going to require a certain level of commitment on your part. You know, you do have the resources given to you by the Most High, and you will be manifesting a lot of different things, but you have to kind of work with Spirit, okay? This person may be a charmer, an idealist, okay? But they are determined to be in your energy, all right? They are determined to be in your energy. One more, please, and thank you. Yeah, right now, you have to follow your passion. You have to work with your own creativity. You have to be able to be inspired, go out in nature, okay? Your root chakra may be very, very important right now, so it's going to help you with your creative blocks. This person definitely wants to come in as an emperor, okay? One more, please, and thank you. Okay, thank you. A little bit chaotic. Five of Wands. Okay, so there may have been a lot of conflicts with this person. There may have been some rivals. Okay, so maybe the illumination and the toxicity and the addiction came from a rival. Okay, someone that may be in competition with you, or they may feel like they're in competition. They may feel very competitive towards you. They see you as a rival because you have this person's heart and this person's attention. This person may be very aggressive, okay? Maybe very aggressive, and they're gossiping as usual. You know, these karmics love to gossip. But, you know, Spirit is saying that not to fret, because, you know, your happiness and joy will definitely happen. There's going to be a success waiting for you right around the corner. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you, please. And thank you. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you. What advice do you have? Thank you. Okay, reassess. Okay, reassess. So there's something that you need to look at. All right. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup, okay? So you may have people in your life that are, you know, emotionally, spiritually, financially draining you. So it's time to kind of move along and let those people go, okay? Let's see what other advice Spirit has for you. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Okay, I'll take the top. New beginnings, okay? New beginnings. So right now, what Spirit has for you is new beginnings. They want to see you go through, I'm hearing door of happiness, okay? You may be in solitude right now, or a lot of you were in solitude, learning, journaling, and you're being rewarded for that solitude, okay? So for a lot of you, maybe you have been alone for a really, really long time. You have gained a lot of wisdom, okay? A lot of wisdom through your journey. And this wisdom is going to be shared, okay, with other people. And Spirit may reward you with a home or a better foundation, okay? And a love interest as well. You know, love doesn't necessarily have to mean with someone else. It could be self-love. So for some of you who are not ready to kind of share yourself with another person, put that same amount of attention and love into yourself, so that way things, you know, work out for you and grow from there. You know, a lot of people are like, you know, I have to find a mate. I need to be with someone. But then they forget about themselves. You know, then you're a shambles. Put that same kind of love and energy into yourself and love on yourself. Take yourself out, you know, buy yourself dinner, you know, buy yourself jewelry. But, you know, obviously it's always good to have that other person. And, you know, that way you could share things and share experiences. But Spirit wants you to always remember that you are number one, okay? And they are asking you to be a little patient with them, because there's stuff they're still working on in the background for you, okay? There's stuff that's still going on in the background, and they're still, you know, kind of like mending and figuring out for your better, you know, for your betterment, okay? So I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.